the language that the massage therapist uses during the treatment is extremely important. And one of the most common questions that a massage therapist will ask a client is, how's the pressure? And I don't like this question, and I try and avoid this question, because the answer that you're more than likely going to get in response to that question is fine. And fine doesn't tell us anything at all, especially when we're dealing with clients here in the UK. People are just incredibly polite, and they don't like to really say what's on their mind. So if the pressure's too much, they'll say it's fine. If it's not enough, they'll say it's fine. People just say it's fine. So on the training courses, I teach things differently. And what we use is a scale number from 1 to 10, with 10 being as much pressure as you would possibly want to accept and you wouldn't want to accept anymore, and 1 being you're barely being touched. And we advise our clients of this scale, and we tell them that we're aiming to average about a 7. So rather than asking the client how's the pressure, what we do is we ask them for a number. Give me a number. And this tells us exactly what we need to know. So for example, if the client tells us it's a number 5, then we know that we're below what they're looking for, because we've told the client that we're averaging, we want to get to about a 7. If they tell us it's a 7, that's great, we know we're absolutely exactly where we need to be. If they tell us that it's an 8 or a 9, that necessarily doesn't have to be a bad thing, but we want to check in and see how they're coping with that. So I might, if the client tells me it's an 8, I might then ask them, is that a good 8 or a bad 8? And the response could be, oh yeah, it's fantastic, Dave, that's exactly what I need. Feel free to go for a 9 or a 10 if you want to. Or they might say, oh, it's an 8, it's okay for now, but I wouldn't want too much of this, so let's just do what we have to do and move on, and that's great too. So always avoid asking the question, how's the pressure, and instead we ask, give me a number.